Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Play action. Love. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
Ready.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Okay, right.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Let's go. 10 black. Blaster 6. Claws red. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Packers send out their punting. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
3rd and long for him here. They set up the screen. Here's a Doontay. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Wow, huge mental mistake here. Makes the fair catch at the 3. They're going to be backed up against their own goal line as a result.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set hut. 52 blue. Hut.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 red. Check pink. Set hut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Oh, this big 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Blue 32. Punt.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you've still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Line. Set. Black. 95. Switch. Yellow. Hut.
He gets it again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
On the ball.
Working quickly here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 43. Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. And they take this in for the score. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Moore with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's around and he's got space. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it up. And the Packers get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Love from the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
32. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going to try and throw it here. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought up the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Let's go now. Come 19, come 19. Hurry, hurry. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Okay,
A
break.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Now Love on the play fake. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes
Yeah.
in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
A second down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The Packer first down.
Love now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Cut down the field, Golden. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Bears have it. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
How about the quick?
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Slice blue. Set.
Love with it on first down. Toward Dobbs, but it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Bears can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Roll. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Set up.
Again, it's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Dropping back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Mike, Warriors, 70. Let go.
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Javarius Ward picks it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll get the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Rail. Yellow. Fierce. Yellow. Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. And he has the catch, gets both feet in So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Moore with a return.
DJ Moore on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's just 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
I'll throw it. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Legette. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Half the 60. Half the 60. 72 more.
Hands off here for Brooks. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short pass brought in, and the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Arian Smith. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Cut out left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Red, yellow. Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Here we go.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Hut.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. Blue striker, 33. Yellow, ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Down. Blue, 32. Check, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Up the left side finds Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll put everything he's got behind it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Ready? Check go.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. And they pick him off again. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Packers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He'll take this at the 10. Dodges another stop. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Got a man. Loveland has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Here's his man, caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Go play action on 1st down. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going to throw it again. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Trap 60. Check go.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Corey Gallis on to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in
Here
store.
we go. Set. Ready. 38. Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Headed out right. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Love on the play fake. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set. Cut.
Loves to throw again. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Ready. 10 black. Set. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Set.
That's complete to Reed, out left. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Take off.
They'll throw to start the drive. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set.
Up the gut they go to Williams. And He's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
60 back.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. Bears, first down. First and 10.
He's just getting the play off. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. They'll work against the blitz. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Riggs! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And 10 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Go! 60 Eagles. Check out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Has his man caught by Dunze. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense to the line fast.
18. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That's to a Dunze again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Go!
Sticking to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of
I know
1.
coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead...
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Greg Dallas on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
The onside kick.
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there.
Ready up.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And that one's gone. That couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Bears 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Is fine Smith. They're going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Track at 60.
Throwing now on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check go.
Throw here, third down. Cut down the field, again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, shot. 19, 18.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. The Dallas on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Morigala is set to kick off.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Ready. 52 blaster. Set.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Black
Bears
ultra.
bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Rail. 45. White. 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 Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
52 blue.
Dom's the man in motion right.
Ready.
Love throwing on 4th. He connects downfield. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
First down, Packers.
Come on. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He brings it in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. Set.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Down. Green Jack. 10 black. Set. Hutton.
To the end zone, but incomplete. What play is going to force 3rd and goal?
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away
Let's go.
and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 21.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Moore with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's fourth down.
Viking 18, 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
Fourth down, pass coming. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
4-yard line.
Cougar 19. Huh.
First down, play action. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after is good by Roy Gallis. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 28.
Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take the knee on first down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Red, yellow. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Come 19. Come 19. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Cowboy 80. 18 ready. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it up. And the Packers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock.